Hello and welcome to Talking Tech for your home-based business. We all know that our business runs much better and you can be way more productive when you use the right systems and tools. I'm Michelle Guinn and I'm here to not only show you some really cool tools but also how to use them. The content in these videos are my own opinions, and while I don't pretend to know it all, I'm really good at figuring things out. So let's get going. Today we're going to continue on my series of Canva to show you some additional amazing features that you can do in design creation for your small business or home-based business. Now remember to like and share this video and be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you always have the latest and greatest information on the best tools and systems for your business. Now let's go ahead and get started. So today, again, I'm going to show you one more really cool design feature that you can do with Canva that's going to save you tons of money on paying an expert to do this for you, and you can do it all from a free tool. Now, some of the items that I show you on these tutorials may not be available in the free monthly subscriber option. You may have to upgrade to the Pro option, and if you do choose to start a new Canva account, I'll go ahead and put the link just below this video so you have that available to you. Now today I want to show you how to make a logo with a transparent background or some other type of design that you want to then transpose onto another design. So this is a really cool feature if you want to add your name or your logo or your business name or some other thing on top of another design, say a Facebook meme or a video or any other type of social media that you want to put out there, that you want to brand it and put your own information on it so everyone knows it's yours. So how do we do this? I'm going to start again with the basic square social media. The size of the design in this particular case really doesn't matter, so the easiest way is to just go ahead and use that square 1080 by 1080 Instagram post size. So I'm going to click on that, and what I'm going to do is I want to show you how to create just a basic text design logo that you can use for your business or for anything else that you want to do. Now again, all your elements in Canva here are located on the left hand side menus, and for text you just click that and you can use the basic add a heading if you want to do it yourself, or you can use one of the text formats that they give you, which is really cool actually, and you can pick and choose from all these. There's many to choose from. So I'm gonna just scroll down here. I don't know, I'm not really here looking for something specific, but ooh, I like this. Okay, so let me pick this. I'm gonna delete this other heading because I'm not gonna use that. Okay, so this is cool, I like this. So what we can do is enlarge it so it fits the size of the square. And again, if you're familiar with most design programs, you should know the click and drag. So you click it to highlight it, and then you can use the arrows in the corners to drag it. You can use the center arrow to squish it, and that is how you move things around. And again, as I showed you in previous videos, if you follow these guidelines, these purple lines, it shows you where in your space you're centered versus up and down, versus if we had other items on the design, it would also show us in coordination with those items. So when you get this plus like I have here, that tells me that this is perfectly centered in the square that we're using. So now this particular text design, if you see it, I click on each words, it's two separate items, two separate items here. So if you want to move these separately, right now you can't because it's actually grouped together. So a way to get rid of that, if you want to say move these words and give them their own space, you would have to actually ungroup. So the way to do that is click the ungroup button up here in the upper right corner. Now if I click off of it and click again, now you'll see that these move on their own. Okay? But if you liked the spacing and liked the way it was, certainly leave it grouped. So I'm just going to click the undo button here to put it back the way it was and keep it grouped. Okay, so now it's grouped again. And an easy way to tell that if you're not sure, if you click on it, it'll either say group or ungroup. So if it says ungroup right now, that means this is a grouped item. Okay. So I'm not going to try to sit here and be creative and create something because I don't have anything in mind to create, but I like this, and this is actually a really good example of what you could use with the transparent background and then superimpose this onto another design that you've done. So again, if you haven't seen my previous videos, it's super easy to change these words. And you could say, you can just undo it, delete it, and type in whatever you want it to be. Okay, so that's how you change the letterings, the words that you want to use. I'm going to undo again because I don't want to change that. So we want to go back to you're invited. There we go. Okay. So this design, in my opinion, is done. This is all I want. I want these words. Now you can imagine you could do the same thing and add an element if you wanted to actually create a logo. You simply click on the elements and you figure out which type of element you want to add to your logo. I always like these gradients. So if you click see all, gives you a whole bunch of them, and you can simply add it to your design and stretch it to make it larger, smaller. You could even take it off the page if you don't want to use the whole thing. Now if you see down here this little circle, two-way arrows, that allows you to change the direction of this particular item. So if I wanted to tilt it just a little bit, I can do that. If you don't like these colors, colors are simple to change. Once the element is clicked, you'll see up here in the upper left corner the different colors, and you're able to change those colors to match whatever it is that you want to do. We could even move it to the pink to make it look more pink. And because this particular element is two-toned, you'll see that you can change the colors, two colors, to keep it two-toned. And again, if you want to use a color that's not in the default, you go ahead up here and you can simply just move this around, and it allows you to create your own color. Now here's a little tip that I haven't offered before. Let's say you really like this color and you want to say, okay, this is the standard color that I want to use on all my designs, and it's not a default color within Canva. Here's what you do. See this number here? This is actually the font color number. So go ahead and copy that and paste it somewhere where you can have it in a note or a file or somewhere where you'll be able to reference it again in the future. Or you could, of course, just write it down in a notebook if that's how you keep a hold of all your information. So that is how you do that. So now we've got our elements. We've said, okay, this is how I want my logo, my design to look, and I'm ready to use this. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and download this file so you have it. So we click download. Now here's the difference in what we've done previously. Previously we've ignored this transparent background, And what we're going to do today is we're actually going to click this. And what this will do is this will allow you to download this image without all the white behind it. And you'll see how that looks in just a moment. So let me download this. And it's downloading. Okay, cool. Now, here's how we're going to use this. I'm going to start a new design. So let me go back to my home screen. And I'm going to use the same square Instagram post size. Again, it's for whatever size design you want to use. And I want to create a, let's say I'm doing a Facebook meme and I want to put my name on it or my logo so that everybody knows when I post this on my Facebook group and people start sharing it, this is where it came from. It came from me. So I'm going to choose a picture. I'm just going to choose one that I've used recently and stretch it out. And again, I explained this in a previous video, but when you stretch your picture, sometimes you lose some of the picture that you really wanted to make sure that you had it incorporated in your design. So the best way to get that back is once you've enlarged it, if you hit the crop button up here, it shows you the whole picture again, and it allows you to move it side to side or up or down if you had to go that way, so that you make sure that you incorporate whatever part of the picture that you want to make sure is still in there in your design. So I'm going to put that there. Now we have the full picture. Now here's where we're going to use the design that we just created, and here's how you do it. You click Uploads. We're going to click Upload Media and click Device, and all of my particular files always go to my downloads folder, so I'm just going to click there. And now we've got my design here in my media, my uploaded files media. So let me take that and move it over here, and this is how it works. Now you see the design we made, it got rid of all that white space that was behind it, and it just shows the particular elements that we added, so the words and the design, and it allows us to overlay this onto a picture or any other design that we wanted to include our logo, our name. Here's something else that I like to do with some of my work is I add my name. So I'll do this and I'll just put it wherever on the design I want to add it. Sometimes I'll choose to change the direction of it. Again, you just grab this little two-way circles down here and it moves it. And so this was, again, another simple design that I just did, showing you the exact same technique that we used to create this one. All right. So this is how easy it is to create a logo or your name. Say you wanted to create something that looked like your signature that you wanted to put on all of your designs so you have consistency within everything that you post on social media. And this is how you do that. All right, so very simple. And again, if I wanted to use this, I'm ready to use this, I just simply click the download. Now with this, I don't care if it has transparent background because I'm using the entire space. So I would not click that. I would just click the download button and I'd be ready to use this design. Now I hope that this was some great information for you, and if you liked this video, you got some great information out of it, please like and share this, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that we can make sure that we share as much information with you as possible and you always have the latest and greatest. And I will talk to you very soon.